chop and cry. He'll snack until the end of time.
I have no control over here, so you might want to put if the chat or anything comes up. I don't care. Not everything needs to be the same. So I know we're recording. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. What do I care?
And your computer's on.
No, it's not.
It was.
It was, but it's not no more. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Social Reel. I'm Aaron. That's Scott over there. He brings no snacks to the snack show. It's very frustrating. He brings zero.
Tell me one day before we're doing the snack show. Hey, man, do the snack show tomorrow. Got all the snacks. I got so many snacks.
Negative. I just told you I bought some snacks.
I need you to go to look for one thing. I went to go look for one thing. They did not have it.
I have no job, but I bought all the snacks. I have no income, but I bought all the snacks. Can you buy in some snacks? No, Scott here. That's Scott.
I don't go to the stores.
Yeah, but we do a snack show, so you need to go to the store and find some snacks.
Anyways,
I can't be
now that your complaining rant is out of the way.
Finding the snacks. It's frustrating. I don't have a job. I have no money.
Well, we know how we could do a regular show.
We couldn't do a regular show because I had always planned on doing a snack show. Hence last week when I said we're doing a snack show this week.
Anyways.
Pull the tape.
Anyways. We're doing a show.
Correct.
We're live.
I understand. This is what you do on a show. Air grievances.
Is it?
Yes.
I mean, it would be better to do it before the show so that people don't have to listen to it.
No, people like listening to it.
Do they?
Yes, they like inner turmoil.
Sure.
Okay.
Ain't for me.
Well, people do like inner turmoil.
Really?
Yeah, as long as it's not all the time.
Yeah, some people like drama-free.
Please show me a radio show or any type of talk show that's drama-free. I'll wait. Name one. I'm waiting.
Channel 3 News.
They have drama in Channel 3 News.
I don't care what other fucking people
do. That's news.
I don't care what other
I'm
people
talking
do.
about radio shows, podcasts, things with hosts. Anyways. So today we're doing a snack show. We're also going to talk about stuff's going on. It's going to be like kind of like a hybrid because I saw some movies. There's some stuff I want to talk about. So we're going to get snacks out of the way, and then we'll do just kind of basically a random show type thing. Yeah. Just so you know, before we start the snack show, I paid for everything that we're eating, and I have no job. So kudos to me. Send me snaps. Okay.
Yep. Pat him on the back.
I guess somebody's got to. Where would you like to start?
We can start wherever you want. They're your snacks.
That's right.
You bought them.
I paid for them all. We have drinks, and we have... Do we want to start with chips, or what do we want to start with?
Whatever you want to start with, man.
Right. We'll start with these chips. I feel like I'm missing some stuff, but I don't know. I have to ask Kim. All right. So, Lay's come out with a bunch of new stuff. I couldn't find them all. I only found this one at Fry's. So this is the one we're going to try. We might have tried this before. I have no idea. But they all say they're new, and it's like the Thai-style red curry, which is my favorite type of curry. But as a Lay's chip, we all know it's going to suck. So let's get that out of the way. Doesn't smell like anything. Try 3. I gotta rub my eyes with the curry. Fuck, my eyes are itching me crazy.
Is there any flavor?
It definitely tastes like curry.
Very little.
I think I wanted it more spicy.
Maybe the seasoning's at the bottom. Doesn't appear to have changed.
Huh.
The flavor's so mute. Very faint.
Just tastes like a foreign chip to me.
Yeah. It's a 2.
Yeah. That one tasted like curry. But I wanted it spicier because I like the spicy tasting curry.
I keep thinking I'm going to get some kind of flavor out of it.
I can definitely taste the curry, so I'm not really sure what you're tasting.
I can taste it, but it's like so light.
So 2s across the board for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Not great. Typical Lay's flavor.
Moving on. These are Kettle Brand, which we don't do a lot of, which we should because they always come out with new chips. But this is sweet, tangy, and spicy chamoy flavor, which is, if you don't know what that is, it's like the sauce you kind of put on
Candy.
fruit. And it's good. And, yeah, it's kind of like you put chamoy and tahini on things. And if you're from the desert like us, you're very aware of it because of all the Mexican stands and stuff. But I saw these at Fry's and had to grab them. These don't smell like anything. That's not good. I'm trying to find out. I could have swore I had more snacks than this. I'd say it tastes more like tahini.
And lime.
But it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. It's definitely sweet. We get the sweetness. There's a lime flavor.
I like these.
I do like them. Yeah.
I don't get chamoy though, so I'm going to do 3.5, but
I think that's what the sweet is.
I would definitely eat these with an Italian sub. These are good.
Yeah. I'm probably about the same. 3.5.
Plus, it's a kettle chip.
I like the lime. It's got that nice lime flavor. Those are quite delightful.
Would you give it?
3.5.
I went 3.5. Too.
Yeah.
Hand me that.
It's good. This.
Yep. Okay, so starting off, we got some summer edition stuff. I was actually looking for this last week, but I found it finally. This is the Strawberry Shortcake Ocean Spray. It's a seasonal flavor. I doubt this is going to taste like cake. So here's what I'm looking
Weird if
for.
it did.
Strawberries and vanilla. That's what I want it to taste like. There's no way it's going to taste like cake. So if you're like, well, what are you basing your review on? Strawberry and vanilla. I will be happy with
the title.
That.
the name.
How do you make a drink taste like cake?
I mean, they make everything taste like frickin' cake now. So it's just got that overpowered sweet vanilla cake taste. I can smell the strawberry.
Well, yeah.
Not terrible.
It's not terrible. It only tastes like strawberries.
There's like I think what you were looking for. There is a little bit of a
I don't taste
kind
anything.
of a cream flavor on like the backside of it.
Oh, I'm not tasting that at all.
Well, you get strawberry right up front.
Yep.
There is a cream on the back end. Very muted though. Like I don't hate it. It doesn't taste as bad as I thought it was going to taste.
Why would you think it's going to taste bad?
Cake in juice.
I'm only getting strawberry.
They get the like very light, kind of light cream flavor on the backside.
Well, you would know what cream tastes like.
It's a 3. It's not horrible. It's refreshing.
It is refreshing.
It's not overpowering like the cakiness of it, I guess. It's not
There's no
overpowering.
cake. I don't taste any cake. Zero cake. I'm going to go 2.5. Not because I don't like it, because I actually do like it. I'll drink the rest of this bottle, but I don't get any of that cream. Okay. Now we're going with a gimmicky thing, but I'm excited about it. I don't care. These are the Chips Ahoy ice cream sandwich inspired cookies. So it says chill for a treat. So I already opened them and put some in the freezer. So we'll try them regular first, and then we'll try them frozen, because that's gimmicky, I guess. But I always try it the way it says so that you can give it a real review. I love chewy Chips Ahoy. They're fucking delicious.
You put them in the freezer?
Yes. Not those. Not those. No. The ones that are on the table I did. Well, that tastes like cream. That actually tastes like ice cream, which is weird. That's good. I love chewy Chips Ahoy. It tastes like an ice cream cookie.
See, this is weird because I'm not getting a ton of the ice cream flavor. I get like the cream very faintly with the chocolate chip cookie. To me, it just like if I had my eyes closed and I didn't know you were like giving me a ice cream sandwich inspired cookie, I would be like, oh, that's a chocolate chip cookie.
I think these thawed pretty fast. But I definitely taste ice cream in it.
It's cold.
Tastes like ice cream to me. I'm going to give this a 4. I like these. And I taste the ice cream. This actually tastes like an ice cream cookie. Like, that's pretty interesting. I like that.
To me, it just tastes like a sweeter version of a chocolate chip cookie.
Wrong.
3.
Okay. That's really good. Man, I want to just eat those.
I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're good. It's just that weird thing of like if you're going to advertise like ice cream sandwich. I don't know if I need more or I expect more.
All right.
If you're going to go for a flavor.
Now, I remember trying these, not these specific ones, but something like these. I think it was on our other show, but these are the Mott's strawberry bars. They're new. The reason this is interesting is because this looks way more like applesauce than the other ones did. If I remember correctly, these are super fucking dry, and in the middle part, this looks more not dry, and then you have the middle part. I know how I want these to taste. If that's the case, I don't know if that's how they are going to taste.
They look like one of those like those Nutri-Grain bars. You know, like those Nutri-Grain bars.
You don't remember eating these?
I remember eating something. I don't remember which ones we ate.
It was like the applesauce bar.
Right.
And that's what I want this to be. But it looks more applesauce now.
Reminds me of like a Fig Newton. That's what it looks like.
It has a cool little design on the front.
It tastes like a Fig Newton.
No. Fortunately, it doesn't really taste like anything.
It's got like almost the exact same consistency of a Fig Newton. It's got that big, heavy, cakey outside with like the fruit in the middle.
I don't know what Fig Newton you're eating, but all the stuff inside the Fig Newton is fig. This is strawberry. And also,
Clearly,
this is way
I
soft.
said it's basically the consistency of a Fig Newton.
This is softer than a Fig Newton. This is better than the dry shit we had last year.
I was going to say I don't hate these. They're moist.
Yeah, it tastes more like applesauce. I'm gonna go 4 on those as well. Those are really good because I'm definitely gonna crush the entire bag. Those are fucking good.
About 3.5.
Why?
Because I mean it's fine.
gotta be able to articulate why you're giving these scores.
Because it's fine. That's kind of where I'm at on the scale.
Skippy has released its own, like, I guess, like, bar. I don't know what these are, but it's a peanut butter wafer bar, peanut butter and jelly, chocolate fudge, and banana. So I'm really excited about all these.
They're like, we sprinkled oats on the top to make it look very healthy. Kids. Hey, kids. We got oats on the top.
We have to talk about that, too. That's another reason I wanted to do both shows. Forgot about that.
Strawberry jelly.
Here, just split it with me. I don't want to open a bunch of these. I don't want to eat 3 full bars of these. Unless it's good. Does it come with 2?
No, it's 1.
Okay, good.
Is that red dye 40? Is that what's going to be outlawed by next year?
I think that's illegal now. I think it's immediately.
I remember watching a video one time of a guy that was like mixed everything that was like red dye 40.
Hey, take this. Well, I'm pulling them all out of the package first.
Interesting.
Wait for me, bro.
So I haven't said anything yet. Just keeping this train rolling.
Well, you can talk, just don't, you know, let the cat out of the bag. All right, which one did you try first?
Strawberry first.
Well, you mean peanut butter and jelly? Because they're not all peanut butter and jelly. What do these remind me of? Those sticks?
Like Nutter Butters.
Yep.
So on the peanut butter and jelly one, do you get any jelly?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. To me, it was just like peanut butter. They're very peanut butter heavy.
You definitely get that strawberry jelly, though.
See, I got so much peanut butter that I didn't even taste the strawberry jelly.
The best way to describe that would be...
Like, the peanut butter even sticks to the roof of your mouth. There's so much peanut butter in it.
It would be like those wafer bars, those little sticks, fucking fell apart. But like, if that wafer bar tasted like peanut butter and jelly, that was pretty good to me. Which one did you try second?
The chocolate one. And then the banana one third. And I will probably have a surprising ranking.
Okay. Chocolate one doesn't taste like anything. It just tastes like peanut butter.
So that's how I got the peanut butter and jelly one. Like, to me,
It would probably be good if it was Reese's or something.
Like, if the peanut butter and jelly one had more jelly, to me, if it was like kind of a good balance of it, it would taste pretty good.
God, I want this to taste like bananas.
Well, congratulations, my friend. Eat away.
I will. Hold on a second. This is too much. I'm glad we didn't.
It's a lot of peanut butter. But the banana one, to me, is the one that actually tastes like what it says it's supposed to taste like.
I'm not getting any banana.
Really?
I wonder if I just got too much peanut butter on the first two.
I don't know. I mean, I ate them in the same order, and I got that one actually had, like, when I tasted it, it was banana. Like banana flavor. The other two tasted exactly the same to me.
Kim, if you're watching, send Harrison in here. I want him to try it and tell me what it tastes like.
You're like, I'm gonna go with
camera.
You're like, I'm gonna go with the youngest one here for his input.
He's just funny. And now I get the banana. That's just fire. Well, okay. Here's what I'll say about those. They're very fucking peanut butter. Like, if you like peanut butter,
You're gonna
you're
love these things.
getting, you're gonna get raped by peanut butter. It's way intrusive. I like the peanut butter and jelly one. You get the freeze-dried strawberries on top. Tastes like peanut butter and jelly. It's really good. Like, if you just want to go straight peanut butter and jelly bar, that's good. Chocolate one just tastes like peanut butter. That's whatever. Banana one is really good. Once I got all the other peanut butter out of my mouth, we would really, really, really taste that fake banana flavor, which I like.
It's the artificial banana flavor, yes.
Which is my favorite, even though I love bananas. Oh, here he comes. he heard his name. He called.
He was like,
He's
"Snacks?
like, what, they called me?
Is it locked?"
I don't know. Just leave him out there. I was kidding anyways. I don't think I locked it, but if I did, it's okay. We'll get his opinion after the show. So I'm going to rank them banana.
I'll check.
It is. Kim just texted me the door's locked. Banana, peanut butter and jelly, and chocolate. Is he gone?
No, they're all storming in.
No. This isn't a family affair show.
Oh,
Get out of here.
Just
Get
keep
out
them
of here.
Keep them in the green room.
You're okay. You can stay in the green room if you want to try this. Here,
You gotta wait in the green room, right?
Yeah, you're in your underwear, dude. You're
There.
not coming on camera. Here.
What's that taste like?
What's it taste like?
Which one to give?
Banana.
Oh, okay.
Now he's gonna say banana.
Of
though.
course.
What did he say?
A banana.
What does it taste like, Parker?
These are good.
What does it taste like?
So maybe it tastes
All right.
like strawberry.
Goodbye.
Strawberries.
Strawberries. This one. This
You
one
gave him the banana one?
Yeah, I gave him the banana one. They're silly. Can you close the door, please? That's the last time you'll ever be on this show. You unprofessionals.
Here, try this banana one. What's it taste like?
Strawberry.
Strawberries.
Goodbye. This is why nobody watches
I
us.
wonder if you ate the strawberry and the banana one at the same time.
It probably tastes like strawberry banana.
See, I'm the same way. I think the banana one is probably the better of those because it actually has banana flavor. And then I would probably go.
No, I went peanut butter and jelly, banana.
Oh, I thought you said banana. I was kind of happy.
Maybe I did. I don't know, but peanut butter and jelly because I like peanut butter and jelly the best, and then banana and then chocolate. But I do like the banana, which is
The banana one to me was the only one that had like a pronounced flavor. But they, like you said, if you want just peanut butter,
If you want to get raped by peanut butter,
yeah, it's going to be freaking peanut butter, man, because it was like it
Say
was
it.
taking like a spoonful of peanut butter.
say it. Say raped by peanut
Raped by peanut butter.
No.
Do I need to change the
name of the
the name
show?
of the show?
butter.
I don't know if that would get published.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be fine.
Was it?
I don't know. Let's look up the definition. All right, let's try these before.
Graped by peanut butter.
Oh, that's right.
You got to say graped.
Before we-
They'll probably take us off the air for this.
I don't care.
They'll be like, your video violates.
All right. There is a zero version of this. I couldn't find it. This is Baja Blast Cabo Citrus. It says tropical citrus punch. Has a lot of lime on it
The perfect pairing
with Doritos.
with Doritos.
Just makes me feel like a loser for drinking this.
Mom, I'm playing World of Warcraft. Leave me alone.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
That is good though. I do miss in my life experiences
This is fucking good.
just tanking Mountain Dew all day. Like I used to be a big Mountain Dew drinker, and I loved it until, like, I don't know, man. There was like, it's hard to describe. Like your life hits a certain point where you're like, I need to do something other than Mountain Dew.
I still drink.
But every time I come back to it, I'm always like,
Nectar of the Gods.
oh, it's so delicious. Between that and Dr. Pepper,
I don't. I still drink Mountain Dew, but it is rare. Like
It's a lot more rare than it was when you were younger.
Yeah, this is really good. But I always get Baja Blast when I go to Taco Bell.
Oh.
Yeah, Baja Blast. And I like it when they come out with these. Dude, I went to.
This has just got a smooth taste.
I wish there was
man.
more lime because it really goes heavy on the lime on the can. But other than that, it still tastes really fucking good. It tastes like live wire mixed with Baja Blast, which is my favorite. So
I get a hint of that lime, but it is like orange. It's that subtle orange, not like sun-kissed orange.
I'm gonna go 4.5 because Baja Blast OG is still my favorite. But I would drink this as well. Like I wouldn't be sad if I only had 2 in the fridge and I was like, oh, okay, either one's fine. So I'm gonna go 4.5.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever ranked the Skippy bars. I mean, I know which ones I put them in order, but peanut butter and jelly is a 4.
Yeah, you get the
banana is a 4. Chocolate one is a 3.5. They're all good because I like bananas.
Yeah.
So,
I'm probably not as high on them, but they're good.
all right. Now we're gonna finish up the snack portion of the show with the piece de resistance, but all 3 of them actually. So we got the Miller Lite beer can chicken. I know what these are gonna taste like. And I'm already
Trash.
disappointed. They're just going to taste like meat chips, which I'm not a fan of. Beer braised steak, which I've never been like, I would like to pour a can of Miller Lite on my steak. And
That doesn't
grilled
even sound good. Grilled wiener.
grilled beer brats. Now let me start this off by saying I absolutely fucking love Miller Lite. That is my go-to beer. I know everybody else is drinking Bud Light. I always go for Miller Lite. I'll drink a million Miller Lights. That's why I like to drink them, because I could drink 100 million of them and not get drunk, and they don't make me feel like shit. With that being said, none of these are going to taste like Miller Lite. I think I don't even know why it's sponsoring these chips. So
It's another gimmick, man.
So
Throw the Miller Lite label and logo on the front can. Uh-oh.
we're starting with the brats. Take a big whiff.
I mean, if it's got that brat seasoning, then... Ooh.
Right.
It smells like dog food. We have a different taste?
Mm-hmm. These aren't bad. What is that?
It just tastes like... It almost tastes like chicken.
No.
It doesn't have that brat seasoning. Like, remember those time we had those brat chips? And they
No.
tasted like brats?
I don't remember.
Way, way back.
Interesting. That's really weird. But it doesn't taste like brats.
Maybe that's the beer.
No.
Are we giving them too much credit?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of flavor.
I don't know. Maybe it is the beer.
Because
I don't know because I can't put my finger on what it is. It's not terrible, though.
It's probably the beer because it's got that almost like not. I guess I'm not trying to say like a hoppy flavor, but it's like
I get it what you're saying.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. All right. Well,
But if it had more of the brat seasoning, these would actually probably be halfway decent. But they dropped the ball on the brat seasoning.
the steak ones don't taste like or smell like anything.
Yeah, they didn't have like those one. The brat ones, it almost smelled like opening a can of dog food.
Tastes exactly the same. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Slightly different, but it's got that like kind of that meaty taste to it. But again, you have to like literally sit there and like drag the flavor out of it. Like you have to really concentrate on the flavor.
I'm just surprised because I just expected these to taste like meat chips, and they don't.
So here's what I would describe. This is what I'm getting. You know how like you take a bit of steak and there's that like grizzly fat on it and you get that kind of buttery fat flavor? That's what it tastes like to me.
I get no steak. Can you hand me that bottle of Pringles? I'm trying to clean as we go here.
But again, if I have to sit there and like, if I got to do the sommelier,
And I saved the chicken for last because it was the first thing that got announced. They added the other 2 flavors later, and this was the big deal at the time, so we're going to try it last.
when I saw these, actually, when I saw the picture of these, I thought it was fake.
AI.
I thought somebody just made these up. I was like, oh, that's funny.
These are super weird. This isn't even the same looking chip. It's all like bubbly and shit, like a crisp.
I mean, these are better
I don't taste
than
chicken.
the other two, but
See, you know what I thought these were going to taste like?
chicken ramen.
Chicken ramen with like beer on it.
Pringles, if you're listening, which I know you're not, can we please bring back the chicken ramen Pringles? I think about those daily.
Daily?
What would be a perfect scenario is you sitting down to watch a movie and you've got a can of chicken ramen Pringles in your hand and a chocolate Dr. Pepper in the other.
Sound like I have died and I've
Gone to heaven.
just died because that sounds. I'm drinking a chocolate Dr. Pepper and a fucking can of ramen Pringles. My sodium
fisting-
levels out the roof.
Just fisting this can of Pringles.
Oh, you know lots about fisting.
So, yeah, so that was it.
That was it.
That was it,
That's all
huh?
she wrote. What are we giving them? I give the steak. I give them all a 2.
They're all like 2.5.
Oh,
I'm just
so
going to give them
going
right
all
at the
2
middle.
because I don't taste what everybody else tastes. Or I haven't even watched any. I'm going to go on TikTok after this and start watching the videos because.
Oh, you know there's going to be people on there just sucking Pringles dicks.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh, this tastes exactly like a grilled brat. Great job, Pringles. Fuck off, reviews. You want the real reviews, the honest reviews? You come here. Because we're going to tell you. We're going to tell you exactly how it is. You know why? We ain't got no skin in the game. Nobody sponsors us.
I think sometime this week I might put up a video on the Popeyes pickle stuff. I haven't gotten to it, and if you know anything about me or know me longer than 2 minutes, you know that I love pickles. So I think I'm going to try that this week. Hopefully, because I do start my new job on Tuesday, and I will have money. Thank God. Everyone's like, I want a month vacation. No, you don't. No, you don't. Even if you got paid, no, you don't. Because sitting around just fucking twiddling your thumbs.
It sucks.
I'm not kidding you. I literally ran through the entire gauntlet of the Big Bang Theory, the hole that I went down. I watched the Big Bang Theory. Then I watched All Young Sheldon. Then there's another spinoff called Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. I watched it all. I know more about Sheldon Cooper than I do my own kids. It's fucking ridiculous. I highly do not recommend it. I do not like being unemployed. I'd much rather be doing anything with my time. I tried to play video games. I get bored. I fall asleep. It's like,
Imagine the thing that we wanted to do always is something that we can't do now.
no, isn't that? It's fucking crazy. And it's annoying.
Since we're to the second part of the show,
Didn't work. Oh, there we go.
we'll see how that translates on video, because sometimes it lags on my end.
Oh, no, because it lagged on my end. I did get a chance to go see some movies because what the fuck else am I doing besides sitting at home staring at my butthole?
That's impressive.
Yesterday, it's not up on the screen, but yesterday I went and saw Star Wars Episode 3, The Revenge of the Sith or whatever, which I guess is like the highest grossing re-release of all time, which is cool. It was crazy because it's been 20 years and there's still people showing up to theaters and with their lightsabers and their fucking...
Well, Revenge of the Sith is the best of those 3.
Sure. I mean, that's debatable, but sure. I mean,
It's debatable, but
it's
in
definitely
my
my
opinion,
favorite of
it's
those
the
three.
best of the
I
3
still
because
like one.
you get the Star Wars, like you get to like the original, 4, 5, and 6 Star Wars kind of. That leads you into those.
It's a very memed movie, so there's a lot of people like saying
I've got the high ground.
So yeah, it's like the whole like fucking, this is from Star Wars Episode 3. I've had this sitting in my room forever. It's just been on the table, but it's like, this is the whole, if you want to scan that, it's just the scene this is from, but it's from Star Wars. This is, I have brought peace and justice to my new empire. Your new empire. Don't make me kill you, Anakin. My allegiance. Anyways, I can do the whole thing. People were doing it in the theater yesterday. They were
shouting it out.
Yeah, of course.
Like that was their chicken jockey moment.
Yeah, but it wasn't disrespectful, I guess, because everybody was there to have a good time,
right?
And they were wearing their Star Wars robes, and they were wearing their fucking
just throwing like flaming marshmallows and stuff.
Yeah, they had their fucking lightsabers and shit. And there's like a bunch of the like, "Hello there's a big one, like "Hello there," and then you're supposed to respond with "General Kenobi." Everybody was doing that. It was great. It was a great time. So I did that
the other day while I was watching one of the videos popped up on my feed. So I was watching people's reactions to Luke from The Mandalorian, and I love those videos. I love like when people are watching things in real time and something just blows their socks off, and like they're like crying and like, I can't believe Luke is in this. And I'm like Star Wars fans are like. They're invested.
Yeah.
Always invested, which makes it super fun.
I mean,
it's not a passing phase. It's not a fleeting
I feel like
moment.
I'm a huge Star Wars guy, but
not that big.
I have this huge Star Wars tattoo.
Yeah, but you're not like dressing in like the full garb and taking your lightsaber.
You were
movies.
with me when I built the lightsaber. I cried.
Well, that's different though, because you built your lightsaber. Now, would you take that into a movie theater with you?
No.
That's what I'm saying. You're not next level like
because
these
I
other
don't want
people.
anything to happen to it.
You're not showing up in full Chewie garb watch episode 3.
I have been planning to take my son to build a lightsaber at some point, and I know I'm going to cry even harder.
And he's going to be like, "Cool, I got a lightsaber, thanks."
Gotta beat him. So
Whatever,
hard.
Dad.
But anyway, so I did that.
Can I smack my brother with this?
But I did get a chance to check out a couple of new movies, and I never know which one you're going to click on first. Okay, so
it's the first one that's listed. That's the order they go in.
I did go see The Accountant 2.
I still haven't seen the first one.
Dude, it's so... Please watch it tonight. Will you please watch it tonight?
It's on my list because you've mentioned it. I just haven't
so the
gotten
first
to it yet.
Accountant is fucking incredible. Like, it's one of the best movies like that no one's seen. It's action-packed. The story's real good. It's star-studded. It has John Lithgow, John Barenthal, Ben Affleck, Anna Kendrick.
Is he as good as this and he was in Phantoms?
He is the bomb in this, yes. So this movie, I didn't even know they were making an Accountant 2 until I saw it at the theater. Like, I saw like the poster, I was like, what? And they lean heavily on, I really don't want to spoil anything for you because you don't know until...
You've already spoiled the main thing for me.
Okay, well...
You were like, "Hey, man," not like you're going through this whole thing, and you're like, "Yeah." Then you find out it's his brother, and I'm just like, "Cool, thanks for ruining that fucking."
Well, I think that was one of the best moments.
You're like, "Well, it's nothing you can't figure out." And I'm like,
"It's
until 3/4 of the way through the movie when they reveal it."
Well, they don't reveal it till the end of the movie. It's kind of like a Sixth Sense moment. So,
Jesus Christ,
yeah,
I'll be sitting there like this now watching the movie. Yeah, I knew that already.
So Barenthal plays Ben Affleck's brother. This time they are. But see, the cool thing about The Accountant 2 is it takes place right after The Accountant 1, but 8 years later. But no one's skipping a step. I know you're like, what do you mean right after? But what I'm saying is like,
clearly,
8 years have passed since the first movie, but everyone comes back. Everybody from the first movie comes back. And something happens to some guy and they have to kind of figure it out, and it goes into this really crazy like trafficking it's super good. I would say this is on level with the first film, and the only thing I do not understand, and I really don't get this, and as somebody who has been watching The Big Bang Theory a lot, they leaned heavily on Affleck plays like this autistic guy. In the first one, he doesn't go full autistic. In the second one, he goes full autistic, almost like it's gotten worse. And you're just like, why did they make that choice to go more autistic? I just didn't get it, because I was like, in the first one, he's like this calculated, like, okay, I have this autism thing, but it's kind of like it hinders me in other ways, but I'm still this like super badass. And this one, he's like talking all weird, and he's awkward in social situations.
Here's my opinion.
Okay.
And you know what?
Listen.
People might hate. me for this. I don't care. As we keep moving forward as a society, we are leaning more into disabilities, social things.
I don't know if any of this is true.
No. So like a movie like this, they're like, hey, we're going to take the same character, but we're going to make him worse. You know why? Because I'm not saying worse, but we're going to make him more because, we've got to represent that group of people. So they need someone to like see on the big screen and be like, that's me. I feel like way too many companies are doing this. Like they're leaning into it. And whether or not that's a good thing or not, like you've already established him as a character, but now you're saying that he's just completely worse.
He's not worse in the sense, like he's still a super badass with guns and, whatever. He's still like this trained John Wick killer type, but his autism is worse. So it's like, you haven't seen the first one yet, but in the first one, he has to go into this kind of like sensory thing because he has like a sensory thing with objects and stuff. In the first one, they don't really lean on that. It's more about like weird social interactions in the second one. Like he doesn't know how to function in society. He doesn't know how to talk to women type of thing. And they kind of lean on that. And he's just like, the way he talks to John Barenthal, you're like, it's almost like a childlike. And I'm like, that's not how you were in the first one, man. You had full on conversation with Anna Kendrick and you sounded like a normal human being. And now you sound extra autistic, and I'm just, which is whatever.
But you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I do understand what you're trying to say.
We lean into the extreme now.
I'm just wondering
they're like we have to now.
If that was Affleck's choice or if that was the director's choice.
I don't know. The director's choice,
maybe, or because Affleck could have probably pushed back. He's a producer.
Affleck
could have probably been like, I was normal in the first movie. So, anyways, all right.
Like, I don't care, man. You got my check.
I also got a chance to head to the theater and see Until Dawn. This is based off of a Sony video game that I've never played, so I have no.
I know about it.
I have no reference. So if there's anybody out there that's like, no, it was terrible, because I don't know. I have never played it, and I don't plan on sitting down and playing it because it's one of those like choose your own adventure type of games where like you point and click, and I'm just not into those types of games. But I will say this: I absolutely love time loop movies, and this is no exception. Did I love this movie? No, but I did like the
I got you, babe.
Yeah, pretty much. But I like that there's like there was this cool time loop thing where they only have so many nights before they die forever. They start becoming part of the night. I enjoyed not knowing anything about this and just watching it and enjoying the hell out of it, because it's like there's a lot of jump scares and it's a little spooky.
You see the trend here?
No.
Every time you really enjoy a movie is when you go in knowing nothing about the movie.
I've already discussed that. But I guess it's not a good movie because people online are saying how much they hate it. But I'm just like, I didn't have a problem with it.
But are these the people that are super into the game?
I'm assuming so.
And they're like, it's not the game. That's the disconnect, is when you got people, when they make movies and someone like you that has no idea what the game is about can go in, watch a movie and be like, hey, that was a pretty good movie.
Maybe.
But it's kind of no different than the Minecraft movie. There's people that are shitting on the Minecraft movie because it doesn't have like.
Did you see there was a special chicken jockeying screening at some like college town where they were like,
were like go ape shit?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. But Until Dawn, I'll go over it a little bit. It's about these teens that show up to this house. They're looking for this chick's sister. And they start dying every single night. They get killed in a different way. And every night it resets and it's something different. So they never know what's going to kill them. But it's cool. Like, I enjoyed it. Will I ever watch it again? I don't know. Maybe if you're over or something. Or maybe if, like, kids want to see a scary movie. Or something like that. Like, they just want to put on, I probably will. I'd probably buy it. To be honest. Because I didn't have a huge issue.
So what's the rating on this? Is it an R?
I think it's R. It has to be R because they say fuck a lot. And
okay.
Oh yeah, and then the dude literally gets his eye fucking poked through, and you see the whole thing.
So I wasn't sure if it was one of those like, like goosebumpy type things, where it's like
the kids
made for kids.
The kids are goosebump age, but like the first night they get killed by this like mask, like a Jason type guy, and it shows him like taking a stick and shoving it through this kid's eye, and it shows like the eye on the stick.
Oh.
So I'm assuming R.
Yeah, I
and then
would
like
imagine
the
so,
second
yeah.
night, it's like Ghost, dude. It's good. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, internet. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's fun. I laughed. I cried. No, I didn't cry, but I laughed, and that was pretty fun. So go see Until Dawn, or don't wait for home. I don't care. I enjoy the fuck out of it. I'm really excited because this weekend is Thunderbolts, so I'm gonna go check out Thunderbolts on hopefully Thursday. I don't know how my job's gonna work, so we'll see what happens.
We made the pilgrimage
We did. I
to
keep
Glendale.
forgetting we
I
fucking-
knew you were gonna like
Skip
zing
over
right
it.
by it, so that's why I brought it up.
We went and saw Dogma at the shittiest.
25th release.
Really? Was it 25 years?
25. Technically, it's 26 years, but he said he goes, "I'm not counting that first."
Oh, yeah. So I bought tickets. They were $50 a piece. We drove all the way out to Westgate. Took us an hour to get there, and we watched Dogma in what I thought was a nice theater. But if you actually go inside of it, it's probably the shittiest theater
The
I've
seats
ever.
are terrible. They're not the reclining seats.
It doesn't matter.
We've
Seats
been
are terrible.
spoiled.
The fucking bathrooms are awful. The place is a mess. It's filthy. He had a shitty mic. I listened to him tell stories I've already heard before.
There's so much gain on it.
Dude, it was
And
so
I like
much
I
gain.
wanted to I was everything in me was sitting there going, I could literally walk down there and I could figure this out for him. Like I could figure out.
The theater guys didn't seem to give a shit that he was there. Like he kept
No.
having to get their attention. We're working on it. Like they were kind of rude to him.
He was like, "Hey kids, this is Kevin Smith."
That was good.
We were like, "What the fuck is that?" People were like, "Fix the mic."
Yeah, but we got to watch Dogma, which is kind of funny because I saw Dogma back when I was in Jersey at his theater, and I listened to him talk about it 2 hours after the show. Like they were late playing the next movie every single time, but I'd heard most of the stories he had told. There was a couple things I hadn't heard before, and then I always forget, like when I don't go with like super fans, the dumbest questions get asked, and I just,
All the time.
and I'm just like,
This is my experience every time at a Kevin Smith event, though, because for most people, we've seen him multiple times.
I see him every time he comes to
For
town.
most people, it's their first time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they don't know that we've heard the same questions.
Yeah.
We've heard the same stories. We've
Yes.
heard all the same shit. So when they get up and they're fucking like trembling and shit, and they're like, "Oh my God, this is so great. Are you going to cast Harley in all your movies?" I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
I know, and it's kind of sucks because I'm not shitting on Kevin Smith. I love him, and I'll see him every time he comes down here, even if I have to hear the same
It's
story
just the weird fans,
a
man.
bajillion times. But it's the fans that make it so like
It's cringy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I've tried not to shit on anything. I love going to Kevin Smith events.
And I said
watching
this.
Dogma in the theater again was cool as fuck. Even though I'd seen it back in November or whenever I went to. I think it was last September that I went to fucking Jersey, but it was cool. It was cool seeing it in that format with all those people, and I saw it in the theater when I was a young lad. So, I saw it 20 years ago, but it was nice. It's cool, fun watching movies with him.
I think that the story still holds up.
Yeah,
The graphics, I mean, we had our comments on those.
he even made.
I have to
comments
understand
about
that
the
it's
graphics.
like
He said those wings on Ben Affleck look like shit.
It's kind of one of those things where you have to just bypass it. But I think the story still holds. If that type of movie came out today with the same exact story, same acting, same everything, I think it'd be just as good.
Yeah, I agree. It was a lot of fun.
I mean, he did confirm that we are
Getting Dogma
2,
which
which
is cool.
will be interesting.
Yeah,
But I don't know anything
haven't-
about where they're going to go with that.
I have noticed that like he's just going back and making sequels to everything now. But he mentioned that when the last time I saw him, and he's like, "I'm just gonna make sequels to all my films now because
He can.
because
He's
he doesn't
got his money.
He doesn't need to do anything artsy or whatever.
No.
He just wants to. He's pretty much like, I'm just going to do fan service from now on. And so,
Yeah.
well, if they give you the money, do it.
Make
Lionsgate,
yoga hosers.
please don't.
God damn it. I
Please
fucking
don't
watched
make
that.
Yoga
It's like
hosers.
one of the worst movies.
It's so bad. He even admits it's so bad. So,
Hey, kids. Yeah, that's my daughter.
well, she was in Tusk.
Yeah, we get that. We get it, Kevin.
A Moose Jaws. She's gonna be in Moose Jaws
Yeah.
because that's the third part. in
Which
those two-
I like where he's running with this because he was like, in a world where Cocaine Bear did so well in the theaters, I think Moose Jaws is going to do
Well,
really
he had
well.
always said it was supposed to be Tusk, Yoga Hosers, Moose Jaws, and it was called the True North trilogy or something like that. And but
True North.
but we were supposed to,
I think Orbit will get those on 4K release.
I hope so, because I have to own it.
We're getting the True North trilogy. It's going to be right
Because it
next
all-
over to The Man with No Name.
Well, no, because it's it's all takes place in Canada.
Right.
So Tusk, anyways. We'll see what happens. I don't know if
Fucking
Bratzies. Yeah. After she did Nosferatu, I don't think the Depp girl is going to want to do Moose Jaws.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
She might. Everybody does fan service for Kevin, man.
Maybe.
I mean, he still gets Ben Affleck in fucking movies,
He does. That
for
is
crying
true.
out loud.
I mean, well, what's Ben Affleck doing playing an autistic guy?
He's like, I owe you, Ben. You sold me your home.
Right.
I have to put you in all my movies.
Now let's tell all the stories that Kevin Smith tells, but we'll tell them on this show.
Yeah.
We'll have a 19-hour show.
Hey, my wife broke her hip and she was naked.
I went to
showed her butthole to all the cops and couldn't answer the door. My dog tried to attack him. There was SWAT there, helicopters, lights, everything.
Hey, I went to Sierra Tucson.
Hey, kids.
Yeah.
You ever have a fucking mental breakdown, go to Tucson.
No. I'll have
You're like, that would give me a fucking mental breakdown.
I fucking hate
If I go to Tucson, I have a fucking mental breakdown.
Yeah, for real. I mean, you're not wrong at all. Okay, so what else? The Switch 2 came out, and the reason I want to talk about this is important. And, so the Switch 2 came out, and everybody online was like, we fucking hate the Switch 2. And I was like, all right, cool. So I was doing some DoorDash the other day, and I saw that there was no line at GameStop. And then there was a line at GameStop, and I was like, I will pass on the Switch 2. So I casually walked
That's your
in.
favorite thing to do, though.
Wait in line?
You're like, there's a fucking line. I don't know what it's for. I'm going to stand in it.
I only did that once, and it was for a delicious grilled cheese.
Hey, guys, look at me. Standing in line again. I don't know what I'm here for.
It was the easiest thing in the world to buy. I literally walked into GameStop at 4 p.m. that day, and I was like, can I still pre-order a Switch 2? And they're like, yes. And I was like, say no more. So I pre-ordered the Switch 2.
I trade this movie in. I'll give you 25 cents.
I just traded in my old Switch. And it's not like the kids play it. Parker plays PlayStation all the time now. So I just wanted to talk about that because I just don't understand the internet. So if you understand the internet, please leave a comment below on why everybody was like
Nobody understands.
freaking out over the Switch 2, because everybody was like, the night before, everyone's like, it's sold out on everywhere, on every line. We got to go 3 a.m. to fucking GameStop. I can show you the forums. And I'm just like, what? So, and I'm not even kidding. I was casually laying on the couch.
The problem is that with the internet, we've given everybody a voice.
Yeah.
Hence why we're here.
That's true.
But everybody has a voice now. And that's not necessarily a good thing sometimes.
That is very true. But I even went on the Reddit, like Switch 2 forums and stuff. And
That was your second mistake.
no. This was after. And I was just looking at all the people like crying about like, Best Buy sold out in less than 5 minutes, blah, 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 blah. And, Target didn't work. And you had to, you added it to your cart and then it sent you a cancellation email. And I'm just like, damn, dude.
It's because the one guy who got canceled, got his order canceled, has to fucking snowball that shit for everybody else online.
Yeah, so.
Be like, Target is fucking terrible. I got on there at 5:30. I know they went on sale at 5, but I got there at 5:30. Of course they should have Switches.
Well, they did it 4 p.m. the next
What?
day.
They didn't have them at 5:30?
When
I mean,
walked
everybody
into
ordered
the
them?
store. I got the new Mario Kart. So you guys are going to have to come over and play the new Mario Kart. It's called Mario Kart World. I think there's 4 people allowed to play it, but I'm not buying 4 fucking pro controllers. And then a new Donkey Kong game. I love Donkey Kong. So I'm excited about that. And then we had the draft this weekend, which I did not pay attention to as much. Like, I watched the first night. That's my kids screaming in the background.
I think everybody always watches the first round.
I watched the first round kind of late. Like I tuned in late. I didn't even see who the Saints drafted. I mean, I eventually saw, and then I was more interested in the second, third, and fourth rounds because
there was names that had dropped.
Well,
so the story became Shedeur Sanders.
I know Shedeur,
and of course everything is racism now.
Oh, I didn't even. I was just.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it racism?
Yes.
I thought it was.
They're putting him up there with blackballing him like Colin Kaepernick now.
What?
The fact of the matter is,
hold on? Where are you seeing that? Because here's what I'm seeing is like the media and all the owners, because he didn't show up for the combine.
No, it's because his dad sits in on all the interviews. His dad was directing where he wanted to go, saying he won't go play for these teams and he'll only play for these teams. Meanwhile, Shedeur's over there like, okay, Dad, sure. And Deion's like, I know the business. I've been in the business.
Why is Deion so weird?
Because he's Deion Sanders,
coached
man.
one
prime time.
Was it 2? Was it 2?
Yeah.
2 seasons for Colorado?
He was the coach before that.
Okay.
For low ball school, and then he got hired on at Colorado. But I mean, he's Deion Sanders. The guy.
Well,
the guy's
anyways,
head's always bigger than he was.
We were going to get into Shedeur. Is that how you say his
Yes.
name? Okay. No, I was actually surprised about your boy.
Cam.
I wanted him. I thought he would go in third round.
No, I thought probably third or fourth round.
He went in the
thought
fourth round.
Right, I thought,
But I thought he
somebody
would do third
may
round,
have
early
like
third
pulled
round.
him, like may have taken a flyer on him on the third.
You're going to watch the Giants now?
Just to see how he does if he
figured.
plays. I think it's interesting to me because he is so close to home. Underdog. I mean, he is a huge underdog, man.
I know. That's why.
I mean,
I thought his story was more interesting.
Yeah, when they announced it, and
I
he
kept
was
checking to
and
see
he was
if he
crying.
yeah.
To me, that's more than wherever Shedeur Sanders went,
to
because
the
someone like
Browns.
Cam is like that kid. Like worked his ass off to get to where he was. He got drafted, and that was like his ultimate thing.
Yeah.
Shedeur came in out of the vagine thinking that he was going to get drafted and how high he was going to get drafted. It's like the kid was like, when you want to talk about born into like with a silver spoon in your mouth.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's Shedeur Sanders.
I get
your
that.
dad gets the coaching
Why did they
job.
retire his number?
Because it has to be over the top, dude. They were trying to get him drafted as high as possible. Talk about conspiracies all you
here's
want.
my question, and this is all I could think about because he did get drafted in what? It was the fourth round, right?
144th pick or something stupid
for
thing. When
the
he was
Cleveland
supposed
Browns.
to be a first round pick.
Right, for the Cleveland Browns. But here's
Who already drafted a quarterback.
which doesn't make any sense, right?
I think
they have 5.
I think
And
they
Flacco
do.
just signed for another year.
They got Flacco.
Watson.
They got Watson. They
Yeah.
got Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
They got the kid that they drafted.
Yeah.
And then Shedeur Sanders. That's 5 quarterbacks.
Who's going to end up on the practice squad?
Probably Shedeur Sanders.
Oh, his dad's not going to be happy.
Ooh.
But
I'm going to make some phone calls.
here's what I'm curious about. This is an oddest. Is he now being like, okay, Tom Brady was drafted in the 6th round?
There's got to be some of that
okay.
there.
That's what I'm wondering.
But I'm sure he thinks he's better than Tom Brady. He's like, I should have been a first-round draft pick.
I don't even like Tom Brady, but come on, we all know
Now,
he's great.
Tom Brady was pissed that he went so late, but Tom Brady was not saying, oh, I should have been a first-round draft pick.
Right.
He's like, oh, you drafted all these quarterbacks ahead of me? I'm going to prove you wrong, and I'm going to show you. Now, whether Shedeur Sanders does that, it's a whole other thing, man. Will he do that? I don't know. I don't think so, because I don't think the kid's probably had to work hard for, a day in his life.
Right. Well, I mean,
That's just my speculation.
You still probably have to
I can
work
say
hard
that.
to even be
you still
on
have to
a
work
football
hard.
team.
I get it. But
I'm not playing
it's like
devil's
the
advocate.
kids
I
that you
just don't
play-
want to sit here and say
it's like the
anything.
kids you play with in
Sound
Little League.
ignorant, yeah.
And the coach's kid's always the pitcher, the
Yeah.
starting pitcher that pitches every game. And you're like, God, this guy sucks, dude. But why is he pitching? Oh, because his dad
There's a
is the
Simpsons
coach.
episode where like Homer takes over the football team and he makes Bart the quarterback, but he sucks. And
Right.
everyone's like, "Why is he the quarterback? Nelson's better." And at the end, he's like, "Nelson, you're going away for a long time." And he's like, "I know what I got to do." And Bart says he's Nelson and gets arrested. No, I just thought it was an interesting draft overall. The Saints are fucking stupid as ever. They took a 25-year-old quarterback who's had 3 season ending injuries. I don't know what they.
The NFL is
And
all
everyone's-
about potential.
I
man.
get that, but it's like
all
I
about
swear to God,
potential.
you guys always give me shit for like screaming at the top of my lungs on Facebook during the first game of the season. When they do this year after fucking year after fucking year, it's. I mean, we got some other really okay picks, like some linebackers and some offensive offensive tackles. So clearly we're trying to make our run defense better, which is wonderful, but I just don't see us doing anything until maybe Loomis is gone or fucking Gale's gone.
Hey, Shedeur.
Yeah, that
This is
shit
Loomis.
was fucking funny. Also,
We're going to take you with the next pick. Just kidding, man. You're going to have to wait a while.
dude, that was
Oh,
I
feel bad.
I don't. I think that's
Because
funny.
it
That
is
is a
kind of a-
harmless prank.
It is
And
kind of a dick move.
No, that's funny.
But it's hilarious.
No, that's funny.
It's hilarious.
even if I was him, I would be like, that's funny.
So somebody got, if you don't know, somebody got Shedeur Sanders'
It wasn't
personal
somebody.
number.
It was the son of the Falcons.
Is that who it was? Because last I heard, they were looking at who leaked it.
Yeah, it was the son of the Falcons offensive coordinator who made a prank call to.
Oh, it was the kid's son.
yes. So he doesn't fall under any.
Yeah, people are pissed because apparently he had a phone that was only given out to like the NFL
Yeah,
executives.
it was a burner phone.
Yeah.
And he said he didn't care, so whatever, man.
Yeah, he does.
Just let's not
He
make this a big
does.
deal
It's
because the kid is
hilarious,
fucking
though.
hilarious.
It's funny.
We're gonna see him in 10 months. They're gonna be shaking hands and high fiving and laughing about it after Shedeur loses his third game with the Browns and they're fucking out of playoff contention.
Everybody else is hurt. Bring in Sanders.
All right, guys. So you got a big ass show for you today, an hour long. I mean, we rarely ever do that anymore. So we hope you guys enjoyed it. You can head on over to YouTube, find us at the Social Reel 24. You can head on over to Twitch and that other place, the TikTok.
TikTokies.
Yeah, at the Social Reel. I'm commenting, but I'm trying to be nice. So
Oh, you don't want to like alienate the people that are listening to our stuff.
So, if you guys interact, we'll interact back. If you have any questions, hit us up. If you ever want to be on the show, hit us up, and we'll get you on. I'm sure I have more people to get on the show. I just knew today I wanted to do the snack show. I wanted to talk about the draft and the Switch and all that good stuff because I find all that stuff to be incredibly interesting. So, as always, I'm Aaron. That's Scott.
That's Scott.
And Big Gulp Song. We'll see you later. Have a great weekend.